Yes, I was a little disappointed after the last episode and a little bit depressed and angry, mainly at Danny Parejo and Simone Zaza, as you saw. But it's Christmas now, in game, not in real life, unfortunately. And as it's the season of giving, hopefully we'll get given 6 points today with 2 crucial games. But more importantly, I can go home. I'm really looking forward to the Christmas break, mainly because I've run out of clean underwear. I packed my own bag and I've never used a washing machine in my life. So make of that what you will. I can't promise I'm wearing any right now. I'd like to apologise to any of you that may have been disturbed by what images may have come into your head at the end of that intro. It is nearly Christmas. It's the 16th of December. We've played a hell of a lot of games since the last time we met. We are now up to 16 games played in the league. And let's see how we've done. I'm actually quite pleased. So in the last episode where you had our games against the two Madrid teams with 2 0-0 losses back to back, we actually won the following game 3-1 against Eibar. It was a massive game. They were 7th in the table, we were 6th. Obviously had 3 defeats in the league on the bounce. But we did come back. Moses Simon put in a brilliant performance, played out like a 9.2 goals, 2 goals. Then we followed that up with a 1-0 win against Girona, which wasn't really the most impressive result. But we got the win, that's what matters. They actually then went and beat us 2-1 in the second leg of the Spanish Cup, but we are still through, so it doesn't matter too much. And I put the backup brigade out. Then we beat, what I'm assuming is Real Betis, 2-0. Rodrigo, who has been in scintillating form in recent games, got himself a brace. That was followed by a 1-0 win away at Malaga, another impressive performance considering they were in the top 8. And we have just beaten Leganes 2-0 as well, another Rodrigo brace. That leaves us, ladies and gents, in 4th in the table. Villarreal had a little bit of a dip in form. Granted, they have a game in hand, but we are currently 2 points ahead of them. And we're only 5 points behind Barcelona. We won't get around it. We're not going to catch the top 3, okay? I can't see that happening. I've kind of tinkered with the formation slightly and it seems to be working. I'll run you through that when we get into our starting lineup for today's first game, which is against Levante, who are another one of our rivals. So I've come back for quite a big game. I had to do a team meeting after the Atletico Madrid one and it turned the team and the morale around. I think if I hadn't done that, we probably would have come back earlier and I would be in some serious trouble. But as it is, we're doing alright. Turning it around like Fats and Small. Got to turn around. So, as I said, today our game's against Levante and an away game against Girona. I think that's the last fixture we have before the winter break. No, Levante is the last episode we have before the winter break. So I have not timed this brilliantly. Poor timing, something I'm infamous for. You'll notice again I'm not wearing glasses. It is dark here in winter, I'm not going to lie. I've even got the ambient lighting as is required. So, we are in strong form. Only 1 defeat in our last 4 games, and that was against Girona. If you actually look at the league, I think we've won 5 on the bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've won 5 games on the bounce. And our defensive record is brilliant. It's the 4th best in the league. But as usual, our problem is scoring. We are only the 9th highest goal scorers with 18. We've conceded 11. So it is a far cry from the West Ham save. It's in the midfield that we've changed a little bit. Kondogbia has been mixing with Coquelin for the ball-winning midfielder role because Kondogbia is brilliant. He can play in any role anywhere in midfield and still be pretty decent. He was originally playing as our Mazzala in the attacking position because Soler was a bit jaded. He's actually up for European Golden Boy, so we've obviously got a real talent on our hands there. If we can keep hold of him, I'll be delighted. He's playing in that Mazzala role at the moment, and Danny Parejo is playing in the deep line playmaker. Still not really hitting it off, playing at 6.97. He's decent in games, but not dominating them enough for my liking. If he is our best player, and he is, then he really needs to start bringing more to the game. More goals, more assists. The main man at the moment is Rodrigo. He's playing as our left winger. He's only scored 6, and he's our top scorer, so that sort of shows you how far we are from my previous save, where I pretty much scored 6 after 2 games in the league. So yeah, spoilers. Simon Moses as well has been a really decent signing. He's played at a 7.24 average all the way through. He's been brilliant. And Santi Mina seems to have locked down that centre forward position, or attacking advanced forward rather, if you like. He's only playing at 6.61 on average, but it's kind of rotating between him, Zaza and Vieta at the moment. Zaza's alright, but I just don't fancy him. But I'm going to play him today because I'm a man of principle and I stick to my words. Tony Lato as well looks very good. I'm actually going to give him a game today because he complained about not getting enough first team football. It's going to be really hard on my eyes, I have to say. I just realised how bad I am without my glasses. Or my binoculars, whichever you prefer. So, we are off. What can we do? The Mestalla is actually a bit of a safe haven for us. The majority of our good results have come at home. And I did say in the end of the last episode, with the teams that we were playing, I fancied us to get on a decent run. That has come to fruition, thank God. But we've not started this game brilliantly. 8 minutes in, not a lot happening other than a couple of Levante shots, neither of them on target. Morales hits it straight against Leto and Rodrigo. Now they're going to be marking him tightly today, hopefully. He'll be able to find some space. It's his pace that I think does it. We start implementing our crossing game that we used a lot. Zaza hits the bar. What a surprise. I might call him Bar. Parejo, oh, just over the bar. I will say, actually, if Simone Zaza hits the bar one more time, we are calling him Bar. There is no getting around it. It will happen. Parejo into Garay to Jason Derulo. Oh, I wanted to bust out the Derulo tunes if he scored. I have them planned. If YouTube copyright will let me. We don't want another Subo situation. One thing I have noticed is we are creating more chances, but we just miss a lot of them. A lot of them are not on target. Our forwards, despite how good Rodrigo's been, we're still pretty profligate up front, especially when Zaza's playing. It seems to be a common occurrence. That's a brilliant run from Simon Moses. He hits towards Zaza, who tries to put himself in the net rather than the ball. Some of you may detect I'm not a big fan of Simone Zaza. I don't particularly rate him. Parejo whips in the corner. Zaza just scored. Yes! Just after I was slating him. Oh dear. Well, not oh dear, brilliantly. I'm more than happy for him to prove me wrong if he can score well, that is actually a decent finish. Straight down the middle, to be fair. If the keeper had been positioned properly, he probably would have saved it. But he wasn't, and that's all that matters. We are 1-0 up, and Villarreal are drawing. Excellent. Come on, Betis. I said Parejo needed to come in with more assists. That's pretty decent. If you're going to start putting in decent corners like that, we'll be alright. I think I just need to put my glasses on. This is giving me a headache. Oh, God, that's better. For you guys, it's better because you can't see my eyes. 65 minutes on the clock, and Levante have a chance. I just realised that's the second goal we've scored for you guys on camera. This is a groundbreaking moment. We're going to go to a controlling mentality, and we're going to bring on Francis Coquelin for solo. He's been quite decent, but Condolby, like I said, can play anywhere in the middle. And that controlling mentality will help. A bit like Magneto with Metal in the X-Men series. Charles! You can't save them, Charles! That's my Ian McKellen impression. Hopefully there won't be too many more of those. So Guedes has come on for Rodrigo. He's not at his best game ever, but it's okay. As long as we still win, I don't care who really gets the goals. Parejo with another corner. Is Zaza going to score again? Yeah, it's gone to Garay to Coquelin. Francis Coquelin ticks it in. Beautiful finish, 2-0. Boom, we are now on a roll. I can feel it now. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, it's just like a musical with me. We're going to take on Jason Derulo and bring on Mohamed because he is a tank and he is one of the 2 signings that I've made. 4. I've made 4 signings. I'm not. I can't say it. I'm. You know what? I'm going to be brave. I'm going to say it. Our defence is pretty decent, to be fair. We haven't conceded a goal or many goals this season. Only 11 in 16 games. That's pretty good. As Moses Simon skins Luna, whips it in. Zaza misses it completely. Parejo to Condolby. Oh, nice ball from Condolby to Guedes. He runs through. 3-0. We are cooking with gas. It's just taken them a little while to get used to my formation and my style of play, but Valencia are now beginning to tick over. This is a lovely goal. I love this little Mazzala with Kondogbia in there. He's got some real quality. I literally thought he was more of a kind of ball-winning midfielder, box-to-box sort of midfielder. I didn't realise he had so much culture about him. He's more of a playmaker. He's brilliant. So good. And Danny Pereira's played at a 9. I said he needed to step up at the start of the episode. He's certainly done that. As has Garay, who's playing at a 9. Well done, boys. As Levante look for a consolation goal, it's fallen to Jason. He was always my favourite Power Ranger. He's... what is that reference? That is a very tenuous link, but I'll roll with it. Well, who was your favourite Power Ranger? Let me know in the comments section. I absolutely... Maybe I can ask a Power Ranger for Christmas. Do you think I'm a bit too old for that? I don't think you're too old for that. I love the new film, by the way, as well, even if it made Elizabeth Banks suddenly not really that attractive, which I thought was impossible. This is a Football Manager video, by the way. I'm very pleased with your result and your performance. Passionately, not with tongue kissing, to the boys. Excited. We are on a roll, and I think that Barcelona dropped points. They did. They drew with Eibar, so we are only 3 points behind them. Ooh, yeah. But Villarreal managed to turn it around against Real Betis, which is less good. Bit irritating that. They also went down to a man. Very, very, very impressed, I have to say. I thought we would win. I didn't expect that. I don't think we've won a game by 3 goals yet. Oh, we won 4-0 against Coruña in the first leg of the Cup. But apart from that, we've not really given anyone a proper thumping. But that was decent. Let's hope we can do the same against Girona. I shall see you there in a minute. After Christmas is gone. And then it's New Year. And I get to play Girona back-to-back. Big news, viewers, is that I have accepted a brand new contract from Valencia. The board are obviously quite happy with the way I'm going at the moment. We have signed a new extension until 2020, which is no guarantee that I'm going to stay as manager, obviously, because they could sack me whenever they felt like it. But the fact that they're offering me a new one because we are 4th in the league, I think is a good indication of the faith that they have in me. I'm a bit shocked. I'm a bit emotional about it. Not sure how I feel about Ricardo. I'm assuming this is Moreno here. Don't know what to make of this about my contract extension. Well, thanks, Ricardo. Thanks for that. Even better is Paul Walsh. And this is probably actually very realistic. MikeRo Munch pushed hard for a multi-year extension, and Howe has to live up to it. Well, sorry, Paul. Your grammar's 8. Good. Jason Derulo is injured for 12 days. Fortunately, I know a man who can replace him. I know you've got a big moment coming, mate. I can feel it. Hello viewers, back again. Good news for all the gamers that Jason Derulo and Dominic are both available for this game. So without further ado, we can crack straight on into it. I'm just looking at what Villarreal playing Coruña today, so it's a bit annoying. But Atletico are playing Barca, so there's a chance one of them is going to slip up. I don't know why I'm bothering to look that far up the table. We're not going to win it. I think because it's Girona, even though he has passed the fitness, I am going to rest Jason Derulo today. He can come out, and Charlie Mulgrew can go on the bench with Mohamed, partnering Garay. Yeah, I like that. I like Gabriel Paulista actually, but it's a bit like, actually he is quite good. I had to put Paulista on the bench instead of Charlie. Your time will come. We are off. Girona 18th in the table, so they'll probably provide a bit of a stern test, but I'd be disappointed if we didn't win today. That would make it 7 in a row in the league, which would be mightily impressive. And we have our first highlight only 3 minutes in. Isn't it nice to actually have a Mestalla episode where I can show you lots of highlights and actual goals? I bet you this ends in a 0-0 now. But Garay moves across and takes it nicely. We took it. What is going on with me today? Parejo on the ball. Shifts it back to Simon. Go on, Moses. Lovely. Kondogbia. This is where you can find a nice pass. Rodrigo. He's got Lato on the overlap. He's found Soler down the channel instead. Soler whips it across. Zaza. Oh! He's done it. He has done it. He's just hit the post again. Where is it? Overview. Set nickname. Simone. Bar. I warned you, until you stop hitting the bar, that is your new nickname. That's probably the 4th time in, 4 episodes that he's hit the bar. At least he's consistent. It's the same bit, same highlight. It's always a header. It's always 4 yards out. Always hitting that bloody crossbar. First game after the winter break, and we're looking a little rusty. Not quite at the races. Yeah, and the ref blows at half time. Apparently, it can only get better. D-Ream again. I tend to agree. I'm going to say assertively I'm not happy with the performance. I won't get aggressive just yet, but I'm not particularly pleased with what I saw there from anybody. That was a really, really disappointing performance considering we just battered someone 3-0. I tell the boys to push forward again. We're really not knocking on the door here. I knew it. I jinxed it at the start. Oh, there is a corner. Pereira whips it in. Garay does not win the header. It's a penalty. Oh, no. For 3 episodes straight, well, 2nd episode straight, but this will be the 3rd penalty we've had all season. Danny Pereira is going to take it again. Is he going to miss, or are you going to finally score, Danny? Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Danny Pereira has scored a penalty. Get in. And of course, it was still one of the worst pens. That pen was atrocious, and there's a highlight straight afterwards. How was the keeper not save that? Oh, that's a nice ball at the top. Barbar's through. Why is it not giving him his proper nickname? He still can't score. Off you come, mate. I've had enough. Off you come. Off you come. Oh, you are a joke. What's he been injured from? I literally just took Zaza off for Mina and he's in. Oh, you're testing me. Pereira's going to come on for a rare appearance. He's going to go out to the wing. Rodrigo's going to play. Oh, you are testing my patience. It's another corner. Pereira whips it in. Mohamed. Oh, he could have scored. Guidi's a great ball over the top. Rodrigo, he's got the pace. Has he got the composure? Rodrigo. Oh, strikers cannot score. Great ball out to Pereira. That's a lovely takedown from the young man. Go on, mate, whip it in. Rodrigo, front post, must score. You are. And that's the game. Brilliant. We did win. I'm a bit disappointed with the performance. Well, having said that, we absolutely dominated it. But the fact we haven't won by more annoys me a little bit. I'm going to say calmly. It was a good win, boys. Well done. They need confidence building. They're very fragile a lot. They don't like it if you get too up in their grill. Oh my God, we're third. We have dragged Barcelona back into the top 4 race. Yeah, no, they lost an Antoine Griezmann brace away at Atletico. Ooh. Cat meat pigeons. But this does make me excited. 7 wins in the league in a row. Los Ches are on their way up. We scored 22 goals now in 18 games, so we're finally on the up now. Finally getting the 8th highest scorers in the league, 2nd best defence. Magic. What we'll do is we'll come back for the home game against Villarreal, and then we'll go for the away game against Sociedad as well, who I've realised are Raul San Sebastian. I was right the first time, they obviously just don't have the rights to it. But I will go for those 2 games. Villarreal, because in the context of the top 4, it's a big game. And Real Sociedad will be, because that's going to be difficult. It's a shame. Might maybe make it a triple header and fit Barcelona in. But I don't want to show them every season. Otherwise, we're going to get bored of playing them quite quickly. Do you know what I mean? Thank you so much for the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Come back for the Villarreal game. It's going to be a massive one in the context of the top 4. And for the January transfer window. And until I see you there, stay cool.